What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for another round of Hades. And last time round, we tried a couple of new things. We tried...
Got something new to try.
This guy over here, the Lucky Tooth, which allowed us to respawn with 50 HP, and that seemed really powerful. We also simultaneously tested out this shield here as our weapon, and a little bit more of a mixed opinion there. I'm not 100% sure that we want to be using that longer term. Oh, okay, fine. Surprised you want me to do all this stuff again. But, okay. And, so I'm curious to see how we can do with
one more time.
a little bit more of a traditional weapon, but also that respawn
What
option.
have I wrought that such a witless, careless brat be my progeny?
Thanks. Appreciate it, Dad.
Get out of my head.
Alright, what do we have here? Your special is replaced with a shot. I have yet to try any of these ones that replace our special with other strange things. Oh, but I mean, I'm a big fan of the spin, so it's hard for me to pass that one up. Oh, I see the chaos, too. Early chaos. I like it. Let's give it a go. See what we can do.
Well then.
Oh, I should have gifted him. I wanted to see what he would do. I think we've done that once, actually.
Small assistance to you this time, son of Hades.
Alright, what do we have? Next 3 encounters, your life total is reduced. Yikes. Wait, does that mean that's... that temporary? Does that mean we do still get it back once that expires? I mean, that's almost all of our HP. Are we on 1 HP if we do that? I'm not so sure that's an option in that case. The next 4 standard encounters, you face a lot more foes. Ooh, I like that. That's intriguing. I mean, it's not so much of a debuff. In fact, there's actually a benefit in terms of gaining coins. But this one's rare. What do we have here? The next chambers... Chamber reward previews are hidden. Afterward, your cast deals more damage. I like the standard attack stuff, and I like the downside, you could argue. It's actually an upside. What is this?
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest passageways lie hidden evidence of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
I'd best take all the evidence I find.
Yeah, I think that is really cool, how we have this area that technically predates the gods. We're making such a big deal about siding with the gods, and yet there's more to it than just that. Get over here. Stop dropping those. Just never stop. Is that it? Nope. Hide. There we go. Okay. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. I think we only have this option. So let's move forward. I'm not very good at fighting these guys, if I'm being honest.
Die by Baratha. Weak.
Not so fast.
Darkness.
It's been a while since we've seen Dionysus. That's how you say his name, right? Forget. Also, where are the enemies? Alright, supposedly, we do have more enemies coming up. I don't know if that means additional waves of enemies, technically, or if that means when the enemies do show up, there's more of them. Is each individual wave larger? that seems strange. There are two right on top of each other there. That makes me believe that we're adding additional enemies to the waves. I'm not sure if we've gifted him anything yet. Let's give it a go.
Lord Dionysus, it's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering.
Now that is something, a right princely gift there, Zach. And just so happens, I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
All right, and I'm curious as to, I mean, we were talking about this a little bit before, but does it mean that
Thank you, Dionysus.
they give us better options, like increased rarity?
Now how's my favorite underworld god surviving? Zach, you're holding up or what? Right, better momentarily, I bet.
And we did get a rare, so maybe for these boons. Special inflicts poison. Cast lobs a projectile that bursts into a festive bog. That is such a funny name. Dash inflicts poison on foes nearby where you started. I mean, this one is rare. I don't love any of these.
Strong stuff.
So we don't have an active skill at this point, I don't think. I thought I heard something else as well. Maybe I'm making that up? I guess I'm making that up. Just the sound of that opening.
More wretches.
Oh, I really thought I was dashing out of the way of that one. Apparently not. Get out of there. Ah! Getting a little sloppy here. That was also silly. Uh-oh. Losing our composure here. This shouldn't be a particularly difficult part. Yet we're making it difficult. More so than it has to be. There we go.
My chaos
Oh,
burn
man.
switched to a new effect.
Wow. Okay, so we're getting less enemies now. We just had the chaos effect wear off. I mean, we could really use something else in here if there is anything. There isn't. I mean, I don't think we have a choice. We're already in more of a tricky situation than we ought to be. Oh, I forgot about that! Wow, that was sad. That is immensely sad. I mean, granted, we do have this extra life here, but that is not the way that I was hoping we were gonna look to spend it. Wow. And getting 50 life back is full life.
That's a relief.
Because at least until then, we had enemy life improvements. Okay, I mean, I was really hoping we'd be able to hold on to that one. To respawn until during the boss fight with Meg, probably. It seems like we've been, well, needing a little boost against her as of late.
Next time.
Get over here. Fortunately, I can hit you from that far away. Okay.
Had enough.
Aphrodite, I think, tends to have defensive buffs.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why
It should be
Lord
helpful.
Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
You might be right, Aphrodite. I'm not sure I realized he was actively trying to hide us, so to speak. Special deals more damage and inflicts weak. I do like the ability to inflict weak or resist some damage from nearby foes. Also sounds really good when, again, we've had some defensive issues. After you take damage nearby foes, and inflict weak. I mean, you could sort of argue this is just a better version of this. This universally applies reduced damage taken, whereas this one, they need to hit you and then it applies. Only for 3 seconds, albeit at 50% less damage rather than 13. So this is probably better for more sustained fights in which you might take a few hits, one right after the other, and it has that damage boost as well. So I think if we're looking to do the boss fight and build around that, that is probably the way we ought to go. And is this always good? Seems like it's usually Sisyphus.
Look who.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there are any others. Any other possibilities.
Now you be careful out there, Highness. The kindly Megara is out for blood. She kept on groaning about the last exchange between the two of you. You must have showed her good.
I guess we... Yeah, we did take her out last time.
I think I might have gotten lucky.
But... might be right about that. Alright, so we don't need healing. We have very little in the way of coins. And darkness, for that matter. Let's go with the coins. See if we can build up some stuff this time around. Still don't understand what that is when we see these little ghosts with the indicator above their head that looks like a thought. Or, not thought, speech bubble. Suppose it could be a thought bubble too. I'd really like to get rid of you guys, because this is a little ridiculous how many of those you're creating. They do disappear in time, if we just saw, and that was not where I meant to stand. Oh dear. There we go.
Over there.
Not the best.
Looks like a good batch.
Again, I feel like I'm hearing other things spawning here. Just the doors opening? Or am I just a little too optimistic? Uh-oh. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Probably shouldn't.
Security.
No time to lose.
Right, we need to do it quickly. Got it. Got it, that's the deal. That was very quick.
That's that.
Ow. Not bad. We did get hit once or twice, but that was solid. And I think we still need to do this. Still need to get more life. Wow, that was sad. I thought we could get clever there and hit the trap in advance. Apparently not.
Do your worst.
Got the spawner. That's helpful. Not you. Oh, and again, really felt like I dashed out of the way of that. We needed that life, big time. Anything else is gonna help bail us out here? I don't know that that's the case. Probably coming pretty close to the boss now. I would imagine. Guys, that's a chaos too? Man, I mean, I do not think that is something that we can afford to do at the moment. I saw that was coming. Four? Get out of there! Ooh. Lucky tooth rank up. Okay, that's our
Which way?
respawning thing.
Lucky find.
And well. So if we were to go into the chaos room, we'd lose 23 life, and I'm pretty sure we're going almost directly into the boss fight, which seems like that is not only are we taking that damage, we're taking whatever debuff we pick up in that room along with us. We have 436 coins. I think we are actually better served taking the shop. Might be able to get more upgrades out of this than we would have gotten if we were to take the upgrade room correctly. In addition to not needing to fight anyone, so no potential to get hurt. Alright, I'm not sure if we're actually allowed to buy 2 boons in one room.
I can use this.
Definitely take that. Let's try Hermes. We haven't gotten much from him.
Boss, I think we're running into one another here. Among the words of my professional associate, I mean. Must be some sort of clerical mistake.
Alright, Alright, what do you have? Running into foes makes them 20% slower. When you say running into, do you actually mean running directly into and hitting them and not attacking them? Or what? I mean, this sounds really good. I mean, all of these seem intriguing. Seem universally helpful. We've had such little taste for what Hermes is all about, and I'm kind of liking this. Let's do that.
Time to pick up the pace.
Like all those things, but I'll take that one.
You found me holding up in Kayron's nasty stash there, did you, man? Well, good. Here.
It looks like we can get two. Ooh, this is a good time to get aid. Let's see what else we have here. Could add poison to our attack. Or take less damage while at 40% HP or below. That also does seem a little... I mean, granted, I wish that damage reduction was larger. Does seem a little bit useful, though. I think this is the big one, though. Gotta take this. And remember to use it in the boss fight, which is easier said than done, at least for me. And this might be said boss fight. It is.
I'm here, man.
That's why we didn't want to take Chaos.
Even if you manage to get past me, there's no getting out of Asphodel.
It's not a matter of want. The way out is there, in that direction, past the River of Flame.
That's actually really interesting, because we've made it into Asphodel several times, but we haven't made it out, so it seems like she knows that.
You're more stubborn than your father. I never thought that such a thing was possible.
Oh, thanks. We do still have some poison, which could be useful. I mean, in most games, in most games, poison is really good against a single enemy. That's kind of its specialty. Okay, pretty sure we're supposed to run from that, but... Oh man, I just walked straight into all those. Oh, wrong way. I'm surprised that didn't hit us. Nope, wrong place to stand. Where are you? Oh, wrong way to dash. Likewise. There you are. What is my call button again? Oh, and that was silly. I actually don't remember what it is, which is a problem. Oh, bad place to stand. Get her, get her! There we go. Yeah, but we're double checking what that button is, because we had quite a meter there. What is it? Well, still managed to pull it off somehow. Now off we go. Into Asphodel.
Do bathe yourself in lava when you get to Asphodel.
Oh, we will. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't realize you could actually swap your...
Got something new to try.
trinket, or whatever these are. Keepsakes, sorry. Using fine Agvisic terms, I'm pretty sure. But, this is the one from Chaos that I'm not sure we've checked out. Enter Chaos without losing life. Blessings from Chaos have 20% chance to be rare or better. That is quite intriguing. I mean, that certainly seems like, at least right now, that is one of the primary downsides of taking the Chaos room is, yes, you get that debuff, but oftentimes I feel like we're able to overcome that, and it's really the life hit that's dealing the most damage to us, both in terms of life and in terms of just our future prospects. This one we just got, presumably from, yeah, Dionysus. Next boon you find, Dionysus' blessings have 10% chance to be rare or better. It seems like that's probably more or less the way that all these work with the specific gods. And then as you level them up, as you can see here, first level it's 10% chance, then 15. I mean, I do still... Whoa, the Lucky Tooth leveled up, and it went all the way up to 100 life when we resurrect. It's pretty sweet. Granted, I think we have already been revived once,
for coin.
and therefore that probably means it's basically useless to us. In which case, it seems like you use it in the first floor, get the resurrection to work, and then you switch it out to something else that suddenly becomes more useful.
Payment in full.
Sure that we need that. Save it up.
Going up.
And we don't know who the boss of this area is.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Another Hermes. Like I was saying, don't have a good sense as to what all this stuff is about, but the last go around did leave a good impression. Are the enemies?
More bloodless.
I don't really know these guys that well. Only seen them a few times.
Good night. Come die again.
Somebody's shooting projectiles. It's not you. It's you. These are the Medusa things that we saw last time, the first time, I think. Ow. That was new, I do believe. Whoa, what was that?
The gods have spoken.
His shoes? Well, probably should have gifted him something too.
Can I call you, cuz? I've got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Let's see. Quick recovery. After you take damage, you're quickly dash to recover. Wait, what? That sounds amazing. Let's tell us what our call button is. F. Pretty sure I tried T and R, but not F, apparently. Let's go with this one.
Faster than ever.
Sounds pretty sweet. And yeah, I'm going to take that upgrade option. We might even want to upgrade that one that we just picked up.
Let's get out of here.
Whoa!
Spreaders.
That sound effect. That, whatever you want to call it, they do. Pretty creepy. Ah. I was gonna say, ow, ow. Using our attack to block those hits seems really good. More so than trying to dodge that barrage of attacks. But if it's coming from multiple angles, I guess it's not quite that simple. Still more? Yikes. Ugh, stepped in the lava. Okay, there's one down. A few more down. Oh, I don't know what that is. Ooh, I was technically standing in the lava there. There we go. Alright, not our best move.
Power of Olympus.
Let's see. So we can upgrade. Oh, you won't let me upgrade the one that we just picked up from Hermes? No! We can upgrade our call, which we really haven't been using. I think revenge damage
Better.
is probably the best, at least for our playstyle, where we presumably are going to get hit fairly often. Okay. Still don't fully understand how those things work. Can we take damage from those? Okay. How many coins do we have? 132. I'm not sure we're going to be able to buy anything of interest here. I think food for life we could do, but anything better than that, I'm not sure we will be able to do. So we'll see. We might not do so well here. Oh, That looks really nice, though.
Just what I need.
That would have been potentially quite good as well.
Hey, Charon, I'm in Asphodel now, aren't I? I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape. Couldn't agree more, mate.
Indeed. I guess compared to Tartarus, maybe? Maybe you could argue it's still nicer? What do we have here? Yeah, I was gonna say, that looks like it's a big enemy there. And this is the combo that killed us last time. What the heck? Get out of there! Yikes! Okay. Alright, we got rid of its armor, but that's only part of the story. Get out there! Love to get rid of this thing. We did, although we're frozen. At least we can just focus on this now.
Diagnosis.
Finally, remember to do that. Whoa. Seems like it sped up there. There we go.
Until
Nice.
next time, gigantic Gorgon head.
I'm with you on that one. That is tough.
Know that I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Yeah, you have a strange relationship with Hades, I guess, and you're right, there is a pretty direct tie to being god of war and being god of the underworld. I mean, if anything, you're making Hades' life a little bit more difficult with all the additional people you're sending his way. But anyways, let's see what we have here. Curse of Pain, your special inflicts doom. Cast sends a Blade Grip for going ahead. You attack special and cast deal more damage. You know, I think you can certainly justify any of those.
Fighting.
Do you have anything else in here? Because I could use it right about now. Oh, that actually did give us coins. I mean, yeah, I won't bore you to death trying to take all of those things, but it does still work. Even in Asphodel, there was some question in my mind as to whether some of the upgrades that we were looking to get
Brimstones.
would apply in Asphodel and in Tartarus. It seemed like, ow, some of the things that we got might not. Just moving around. Stay moving. That is the key. And try not to hit that thing instead of your enemies. There we go. Oh. Yep, there are definitely environmental hazards that,
The underworld's power.
at least as things currently stand, are not as directly obvious to
I
me.
can still fight.
It's where they're coming from. And really use something kind of like this. Give us a boost, but I mean, we've made it a few rooms into Asphodel here, so this is certainly up there in terms of how well we've performed in the past. These guys are hurt though! They're throwing those things more aggressively than in the past, it seems. Didn't throw them as frequently in the past, it feels like. Oh, there's more! No! And there's you! Oh, no. Ugh. I mean, that was pretty solid. We did certainly benefit from having that revive really early in the run. And I do wonder how we might have done had we not died so early, relied on that. But even then, we made it pretty far into Asphodel, so I think that was solid.
My list here says that you got petrified to death that time by some sort of nasty floating gorgon head. No offense to Dusa. Sounds like a pretty painful way to go, though. Hey, at least you got to be a statue for a little while. I like statues.
I guess there's that.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
You've been gone a while.
I'm going to find Mother, no matter how long it takes me.
For the last time, you're not to speak about that woman in my house. You want to know of her so much, you go find her indeed.
Maybe I will. Oh, I wish we could gift Cerberus one of the nectars. We're not allowed
Achilles
to.
on break, I guess.
Achilles is out. Yeah, I don't fully understand why sometimes Achilles is here, sometimes he isn't. We have Nyx.
Nyx, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, while a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I understand, I think.
Yeah, I mean, certainly seems powerful, and like we were talking about before, the diva.
I swear you're right. That one is such an idiot. Oh, anyway, I'd best get back to work. Next round's on me, Dusa, and you take care.
You take care too, Miss Meg. Thanks for the drink. Bye now.
They get along at least.
Can we gift Meg? I guess not. That would be an interesting one. Imagine in the boss fight, just before you're about to start, you go, hey, but by the way, here's this
Mind contractor.
here's this nectar, and can you maybe not fight us this go round? Yeah, like this, for example, is one of those things that I thought would not carry over, or at least leads me to believe that, generally speaking, these upgrades do not carry over from one type of floor to the next, from Tartarus into Asphodel and whatever comes after that. This one, does this one specify? Okay, maybe, okay, take back. Not this time around. I was speed reading and assuming that was one that we'd seen in the past that seemed to specifically say that it applied to one of those types of rooms, but maybe not the other. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Here, man, we didn't pick up any keys that run, I don't think. I would like to save up and be able to afford some of these cool things down here that we've yet to get the chance to look at. But I think there might be a lot of potential there.
There he is.
One more time.
Alright, well, I think, like I was saying before, that wasn't bad at all. I mean, we did die early, and that was... okay, maybe that part was bad. But we seemed to recover really nicely after that and still make our way... I mean, I don't know how many rooms there are in Asphodel. I don't know if we made it halfway through that area, but maybe kind of close. So, no, that's not that bad after all. And if we were to perform a little better at the beginning, then maybe next time around, we can make it all the way through. So anyways, that's going to be it for this go-round. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.